Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ask an Action Coach. So we have been discussing the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And right now we are on step 7 toward riches. And it's all about decision making. And Jackie, why is decision making one of these steps?
Well, one of the reasons why decision making is one of these steps is because if we think about the opposite of decision making is procrastination. And when people procrastinate, when leaders procrastinate, it never ends up good, because the problem, whatever it is gets bigger and gains momentum towards not a very good conclusion. However, quick and decisive decision making will help you take action. And with action, the more momentum, and the quicker things happen. Right?
What if you make the wrong decision?
Oh, that's an excellent question. So if you make the wrong decision, so there's a couple ways to look at it. If you have 2 good decisions to make, chances are you can't really make a wrong decision. If you know, especially if they're separated by just a little thing, just pick one and do the actions necessary to see it through. But if you're looking at 2 decisions and you know, they're really kind of far apart, the first thing I would look at is start with your gut. Because you can't go wrong with your gut. If your gut tells you, ooh, I don't know about that one, I'm a little concerned about that one, then I would start there, because that is what your intuition is all about, right? But if you've already chosen and you're down a path, and you realize it's a wrong decision, the quicker you can decide and pivot to something else, the quicker that decision, well, the more that decision is not going to affect whatever it is you're doing. So the quicker you can make a turnaround, if you've decided you've made a wrong decision, the quicker you can pivot, the quicker you can adjust course and get on the right path. The longer you wait, and if it's not decisive and you're hemming and hawing, the bigger the issues become from an incorrect decision. So quick, decisive, course correcting. Those are my top 3 tips. And then the other thing is, know what you want. Do you know what the outcome? So if you're looking at 2 decisions, do you know the outcome you're looking for? What's the outcome? Start there. Start with the what, I would say. What's the outcome versus how you're going to get there. Sure. And then you can always figure out how later, but really defining what is one of the most important things too.
I like that idea of thinking about the outcome and knowing what you want at the end. And often in our planning, when we're coming up with, you know, the next 13 weeks of what we're going to be working on, I like to tell people, think about what's at the very end. What is the final product? And if you know your first steps to get there, the steps along the way, you can then fill them in if you know you've got to get to the end of something. So absolutely.
And the other piece of the pie here is trust in your own decision making. If you need to seek counsel, opinions are one thing, experienced counsel is another thing. Opinions can derail us because everybody has an opinion. But if you're going to seek counsel from someone, or if you're going to ask someone's for advice, find someone who's experienced in what you're trying to do and get some help from them. Not from your neighbor or whoever, unless they happen to be that person. But the point there is trust your own decisions. And if you need some help with that decision, choose wise counsel or choose a mastermind, somebody in a mastermind group with you. And so those are the steps or the keys to starting to make great decisions. Because remember, decisions turn into actions, turn into momentum.
Nice. Well, if you are out there decide that you'd like more information, you can click on the link above, or if you have a question you'd like to ask an action coach, you can do that on the link above as well. Thank you so much, Jackie. I look forward to talking with you next time.
Sounds great.